Okay. Let's pull up Lazovic's game. Let me change the scene. Kendry. Nah, 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 nah. We'll start with the Dennis and Jan match. Okay. Jan is, this looks equal. What was this? Some kind of English? Oh no, okay, was this Ross Limo Sicilian? Okay. Normal. Oh, Bishop. Wait. Lazovic. Wait. Jan must Bishop G5. Wow. I mean, that just wins. Oh wow, that's a basic tactic. What is that? Okay, position's about equal here. Vincent blunder in his opening against Maxime. Okay, Maxime's game against Vincent. What is this? What was this opening? Okay, we get the Spanish. Wait, what is wrong with everybody? Are they just super tired? Wait, what? No, I mean, this has been known for 400 years. This is just a blunder. I mean, this literally has been known for 400 years. What is castles? You go B5 and... I mean, this has been known for 400 years. Don't tell me that Vincent is okay here now. Now Vincent is completely fine. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, just bishop takes d8 or rook d8 and black's fine. Oh no. There's something in Norwegian, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go back to the other one. I think they played 2 games, right? 2 games of 10+2 still. Yeah, insane stuff. Insane. So anyway, yeah, wild. Wait, Tesla's back to flat, by the way. Mark is just going bananas again, I guess. Maybe not. Yeah, I suddenly noticed that the the market's coming back. Anyway, all right, back to the game. What do we have here? Waiting for a move from Nepo. See what Nepo plays here. 0.5 is up. No, but everything was very red and now it's not super red the way it was. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Waiting for a move here from Nepo. Nepo's still thinking. He's trying to make c5 work, by the way. He's trying to make the c5 work, but takes 6 d5 and black's apparently fine. This is what Nepo's thinking about here. He's thinking about c5. Why is that only 25-60 in classical and so strong in rapid? In rapid and blitz, he's a much better player because his boring openings allow for far less blunders. And so if you're more solid in rapid and blitz and you make less blunders, you're going to win more games. In classical chess, you have to actually beat your opponents without blunders, and that's why he's not as good. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to, is that in blitz, if you make less blunders, there are going to be blunders in blitz and rapid no matter what, but if you make less than your opponent, you're going to win a lot of games. But in classical chess, you have to basically beat your opponent. You can't rely on some kind of slight mistake into a blunder and everything else. I mean, if you get them low on time, obviously it's true, but it's actually a real thing. No, I'm not trying to be like a negative Nancy. It's just true though. It's just true. No, it's just true. You have basically in Blitz and Rapid, you can win just by not blundering, but in classical chess you can't. You have to actually win in classical chess. Okay, waiting for a move from Nepo. I mean, this looks very drawish, very drawish. Let's go back to the Maxime's game. Maxime has completely messed this up. Yeah, Maxime is not better. He took a position that was winning. I mean, literally winning on move 10. Vincent made a blunder made a mistake that's been known for 400 years, and Maxime could not capitalize, and he's probably not going to win. He's probably not going to win. So, all right. Am I excited to play in Riyadh? I would say that, you know, it's exciting time for chess. There's a lot of interest now that chess is part of the esports World Cup. So I would say that, I mean, I am pretty excited about the future. Yeah. That's what I would say. Yeah. Born a gambling man. I mean, Magnus is a big favorite here. Careful response. What's a careful response? No, I mean, my focus, I've said it before. I mean, Maxime has a chance to win this endgame because knight versus B. He's going to put all his pawns on the opposite color of the B, but this should be a draw. I don't know if I like C4. I mean, I would have gone well, C3 bishop B1, the king runs. So no, C4 probably is correct. Go back to the Russians. You mean the Russian and the Belarusian? Looks very equal. Very equal. Yeah. Would I play an event with Kramnik and Hans and the prize pool was $1 million? Probably not, actually. Probably not. Probably not. Because that's not really about the money. That's more about principle than anything else. So you get knight f6, knight b... Well, knight b5 doesn't do anything. I actually think Lazovic might win this game. If he gets this g4, it's tricky. Very tricky. Very tricky. Although actually maybe c5 is a move. Wait, c5? Wait, now wait. This could be, is c5 good actually? Wait. C5 is an advantage, takes. And rook c8. And it's still a draw, but okay. It's still best of 2, correct, yes. Still best of 2, yeah. So, is it going to be decisive? I think this is going to be a draw. The other one's much more interesting here. Should be a draw, but it's still tricky. Like, where was the mistake here? Was there an actual mistake? No, it's just good for white. He's going to try to put the knight on d3 and go f4 and target the juicers. Like, with something like this, and like this, it's still probably a draw though, if I had to guess. Probably. Is 94 move? Apparently h4 and white's much better, because now there are going to be weaknesses. Like, there's going to be this later on, there will be some trick with a pass pawn later on, not right here obviously. And if you take, now you have huge weaknesses. Now there are weaknesses everywhere, and I think you're actually just losing because you're going to lose material. h4 is a very strong move if Maxime finds it. No, pawn on both sides favors the horse if you can create pass pawns. So let's see what we got. Who's my favorite artist in music? I don't have a favorite artist in music. I don't. So, all right, let's see. Will we get? I mean, computer also likes this one too. This is also quite good. Or no, apparently it's not good. Wait, why? What's the difference? Ah, because this is okay. Let's see. It is winning. Okay, we got this. So play h4 for sure here. Does listening to music during CCT help? I don't think so personally. I think playing with headphones when you're playing over the board doesn't help. I think if they were playing on computers, actually, it would probably help a lot. But I think the fact that I think the fact that they're playing on a physical board, I don't think headphones help at all, honestly. I don't think they help at all. So I think Magnus is done for today, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think he's done. I don't think he has to play any more games, but I could be wrong. So anyway, will Magnus find H4? Magnus isn't playing. Magnus will choose his opponent, I think. When I was playing Hans, that was on computers, you guys. When I played Hans, I was on computers. That's why I was saying, I think if you're playing on computers in person, it's fine. But I think playing on a physical board and having to listen to headphones is very weird. I think it's just very awkward and unusual. I've never done it, by the way, so I don't have any personal experience. But I think if you're in person and you're playing on a computer, it's quite normal because you're used to listening to music. But when you're sitting at a board having to listen to music on headphones is definitely something that I think is unusual. Why the players in the pick doesn't look like players in the video? What do you mean? That's because I'm showing this game right now, not the other one. You want the other one? Okay, I mean I can put the other one too. Let's see, they are, the cams are a little bit odd though, or whoops. Oh no, actually they aren't, they're right here. There we go. There we go. F5 mistake. 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 Still probably winning for white because of the time situation, but Vinny's got to move and he's in trouble. Has Lazovic gotten better? I don't think he's really gotten better. I think he just doesn't have the opportunity to play tournaments. So like you don't see him playing tournaments. Without tournaments to play and he has no chance to improve. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's gotten better. I think it's more that he never has a chance to play, so you'd never see his rating change, so you assume that he's just like he isn't doing anything. So anyway, where were we? Where were we? I forget where we were. We were somewhere. It's still a draw apparently with perfect play, but I mean, this is a draw. Wait, this is a draw? Wait, oh my god, this is a draw? Oh wow. Oh wow, this is actually a draw? Okay, now 94, yeah, now 94 wins and you blunder it all away. Impossible to defend this. Impossible to defend this with 10 seconds. Just not possible. Just A3, then you walk the king. Probably A3, B4, and then you go over for this one. Once you support the knight on C5. Do I think MVL is the best name? The funny thing about MVL is that there's also another MVL. There's Maxime Vacher-Lagarde as well. So he's not the only MVL. He's trying to go A4, but you have to go A4 and pray. But A4, B4, just B4, lock it up on the just B4 and lock it up is good enough. Is Nepo better than Karyakin in rap formats? At this point, probably, but who knows? A very regarded French player, yes, very regarded, obviously. Someone's been spending too much time on WSB. Okay, we got knight A4. He's gonna try to bring the king. Now it's just a matter of, do you take the juicer or play like knight C3? Okay, this also is, yeah, this also is good enough because you're just gonna bring the knight to E4. Yeah, knight E4, knight F6, GG. So anyway, knight E4, then A4, A5, push the P. Yeah, A4, A5, knight C5. I mean, this is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Knight C5 or king G4, also good. Actually, knight c5 is good because you put the pawn on a7 and black can never touch it. I guess is good enough. Knight g1, I guess. But knight g1, bishop f1. I mean, all roads lead to Hungary here. Bishop d3. Okay, knight c5, a5, a6, or this, right? Yeah, knight h3 is good enough. Yeah, just knight h3, knight f2, and push p. You've got the wide peepos. Easy wide peepo. Yeah, king c6 only try. King b5 takes h5, takes h6, bishop e8, knight e4. Yeah, you win the bishop. You box the bishop here with knight e4 or g4, doesn't matter. Yeah, both moves, and now the bishop is trapped and you can't stop the pawn. Oh, he's gonna try. Oh, knight c5. Nice. Knight c5. Yeah, nice. Okay, so he wins. So let's go back to the other game. Lazovic and Nepo drew their game already. They already drew. So all right, what else? Okay, so we'll wait for the second game to begin, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna go back and play a couple more games. Let's play like another couple of games while we wait. Whoa. World on fire. See if I can find someone a little bit higher to play against. Maybe like this GMHikaru guy. Mechanic's online. I can challenge him too. Nihal's online as well, but I don't want to get super deep in the weeds. Anish on YouTube is online. Looking for someone a little bit higher, but I can't find anyone higher. Just want to play a couple of quick blitz games. Get myself back within 20 of 3,300 if I can. Okay, no one's accepting. This is always great. Someone's got to want to play blitz. I think I'll challenge to literally everybody who's online above 2,900. Not finding a game. Looking for a game, but I can't find a game, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of puzzles. No one is playing to dodge. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Play Ding Loren. Ding Loren is not online, so I'm gonna do a few puzzles while we wait. A few puzzles. Okay, let's do some puzzle rush. What'd you guys say? Why did Levon what? Why did Levon what? Someone said why did Levon and Wesley didn't qualify? Because the tie breaks weren't in their favors. Just that simple. I'm blind. Wait, let me start over. I'm actually blind. Trying to go too fast. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. What is this? Oh, come on. Shoot! Ah, terrible, terrible, terrible. I had it right there on this one. This was the one that I had it on. It's knight f6. 60 is good, but I mean, 60 is still not good enough. It's only my tie for my best ever. Anyway, whatever. Okay, let's get back to the games. Yeah, annoying. Terrible, just horrible. Okay, let's take a look at the Nepo match. Okay, what happened? There we go. Okay, wrong game. Okay, there we go. One second, sorry. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What was this? We got a Trump-howski from Dennis Lazovic trying to play in honor of Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States. I guess Lazovic's in Belarus, so he should be a fan, right? We have bishop d3. Let's see what Nepo plays here. Nepo with black in this position. I mean, it's all pretty normal. I don't know if b6 is right, though. b6 is knight f3. b6 is not a normal setup. I think normally black plays like knight bd7. Although maybe you can play the same order anyway. Probably castles. Knight e5 f4 is an all-in attempt to try and win the game. Could be exciting. So anyway, let's see what we got. Okay, probably h4 maybe. h4 try and attack on the king side here. ASMR, I'm just eating carrots like a wabbit. I could try to guess the move here, actually, right? I could try. Here's the app. Okay. Let's refresh. Survival stage. Okay. Okay, this should actually work. Okay, let me open the app. Air Connect. We could do guess the move here, or try at least. Let me get ready. There we go. I won't be able to make arrows, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. Play guess. I'll play as Lazovic. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's play guess the move. What do we got? We got F5 here. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay. We got F5. Okay. H4 knight 3. I think we'll get knight. Oh, we get takes. Okay. Oh, he took on D7. What is that? That's weird. He's gonna. I guess he's gonna trade the bishops on E7 here. I don't like this at all. I think he's just gonna knight F3 looks weird. I don't think he's gonna play knight F3. I think he's gonna trade. H4 is playable. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna play here, so I'm gonna wait. The app exploded. What do you mean? I think he's gonna trade on E7. Maybe not. I don't know. He did trade. I thought he was gonna take, but I didn't want to guess on it. I think I'm gonna wait. This move is too hard to know what he's gonna play. My browser exploded. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bad move. Knight F6. Nebba will play knight F6 here, I assume. I got 9 out of 10 in guess move yesterday. Can we get a move? I was just choked on a carrot. Sorry. Yeah, I got 9 out of 10 in guess move yesterday. Let's see what we got. Sorry guys, sorry about that. The carrot kind of got stuck in my throat. He'll play Queen H3. He'll play Queen H3. Let me go clear my throat 1 second. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where'd he go? Yeah. He'll take the pawn, of course. Yeah, the carrot gambit. If you don't take the pawn, I don't know what you're doing here. Gosh. No, my voice is okay. Wait, didn't I guess queen takes g4? No, I guess queen takes g4. Why didn't it count on guess the move app? I did guess queen g4. Why didn't it count it? It didn't count the move. I don't know, maybe the app is just cooked. Let's go back to the regular scene. I think the app's just cooked. Okay, we get knight f6. Nebo has a big black center here. So it looks like he's doing okay. Magus is done for today. Yeah, Magus is done, but he will be playing tomorrow. Correct. Yeah, I am drinking water. Probably you have to take and try to castle and survive, but it looks really bad for white. It looks bad for white, is what I would say. Apparently knight g4 is winning here, but it's a hard move to play. Bishop g4 is more human. No, it's not a burger, it's a croissant. It's a croissant. It's a croissant with turkey and arugula. You guys see it, right? Yeah, it's a croissant. Logical move, by the way. Very logical move. Rook e1 should be played here. Wow, see ya. e4 is GG here, by the way. Looking good for Nepo. Let's go to the other game. Long way to go. Okay, I think Lazovic is going to lose, by the way. Anyway, position looks pretty bad for white. Last week's time usage, especially in the last game against Magnus, now against Nepo, has not been good. Okay, let's see what Lazlo will play. He's using forever here. His time user the last 2 games has been horrible. Magnus and Nepo, just impossible to win when you use your time like this. Okay, so if Nepo takes on E3, he should just be winning here. Like, takes G5, knight E4, looks GG-ish. Maybe the idea is to go rook E1 and G5. Oh, there's queen G4. Ah. But Nepo has all the time in the world here, so as long as he uses his time correctly, he will win this game. The original of this song is much better. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry about my throat issues. I know it distracts from the stream, but anyway. All right. Rook C8, a nice move from Nepo. Rook C2, knight E4. You got the classic kebab here with the rook on C2, knight on E4, another double kebab with rook F2. I think Nepo's gonna win. I actually like rook C8 more than queen E3 now I look at the position. I don't have a cold, no. What happened is I swallowed wrong with a carrot, so like I think the carrot's gone, but I still have it's like I've got a little piece of it stuck in my throat. No, I was fine, and then I ate a carrot and like it got stuck. Most of it's gone, but there's a little bit of residual after effect or whatever you call it. You gotta chew. Well, XQC nearly choked on a steak, so like I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, XQC basically nearly choked on a steak, so it's a streamer problem. I mean, just how it goes as a streamer. I mean, time is moolah, as they say. 94. Oh, 94 could be delicious here. Actually, is 94 not just... Yeah, 94 is delicious. If Nepo plays 94, this is over. Drink something carbonated? Is that actually a good thing? Yeah. I mean, it's over. It's over. After 94, Nepo wins the game. There's no doubt about it. Am I in New York these days? No. Why would I ever live in New York? Do I want to pay taxes, like crazy taxes? I live in Florida. I live in Florida, of course. You think I want to live somewhere where it's like freezing cold all the time in the winter and just like be miserable? That's like the worst thing I can think of. Nobody would want to do that. That's like the worst thing I can think of. That's why I mean, I'd rather be wearing shorts every day, enjoy summer weather, not pay so many taxes. Like it's, I mean, you get to be crazy. And of course everything costs twice as much too. Half of Europe be like, bruh. Yeah, I grew up in New York, so I know what cold weather is. D2, push your P. Nepo can push his P. Win the pawns on the king side is GG. Is MVL losing? Wait, MVL? No, MVL's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 versus 5, 6. 6, 6. Yeah, MVL won't lose here. They're wearing headphones, so they're playing in person. That's why. Maximus is still playing. Yeah, Nepo's gonna win in a second. Rookie 2, good enough. Rookie 2, rookie 2. Okay, just king f5, king g4. This is over. Let's go to the other game. This is over. Let's change the cams and let's watch this. Okay, that's over. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's watch this one. Nepo is into the finals. Yes, Nepo is in the finals, I believe. I mean, would I beat some of these guys? Maybe. But I mean, again, it's speak Hungarian. The one thing I remember from Hungarian is Joni Pokivano, Kerem Sepen Ansamla. That's what I remember. That's my Hungarian, you guys. I think that means check, please, right? Or do I have the wrong phrase? I think that... Is that correct? Let me see. How to ask for the check in Hungarian. I think that means how to... I think that's how you ask for the check, right? Kerem... When I remember it was Kerem Sepen Asamlat. Although the AI overview on Google says Asamlat Kerem. But maybe I'm wrong. It's correct. Yeah, so those of you guys who think that I'm 50 million man, I'm super rich. Back when I was like 13 years old, I went to Hungary and played in the first Saturday tournament. And my mom and I stayed in this hotel, which is really, really far away. Since there are Hungarians in chat, they'll know what I'm talking about. We stayed on the Buda side, even though I personally like the Pest side more. And we stayed in a hotel called the Hotel Zuglo. Zuglo. Okay, this is, I mean, Maxime is just going to win another bishop versus... Maxime won't lose this, so Maxime's in the finals too. What was I going to say? Yes, what I was going to say is that, so I stayed in the Hotel Zuglo, and we would take a bus to where... We'd take a bus somewhere, and then we would take the train... We would take the underground, the metro, to the Parliament station. I forgot what the station was, but that's what we do. So yeah, that's what I would say. Is I would take a bus, then we would take the train to the station, wherever it is, like that central station. Was it Keleti Poo maybe? I think it was Keleti Poo if I remember correctly. I think it was Keleti Poo. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, it was the Keleti Poo station. Yeah, that's exactly the station. And I would take it there, and then before the games, my mom and I would eat lunch at Pizza Hut. And I would usually get like I get like spaghetti bolognese most of the time. Sometimes I get a personal pan pizza as well. But yeah, like anybody who thinks like I'm like some rich bro, I was actually a broke bro growing up. Broke bro. Yeah. This is over. Okay, Maxime's into the finals as well. Yeah, knight d5. I mean, he won't lose this. But yes, so for anybody who's wondering like about Hungary, that's why I do know a little bit of Hungarian, just those bait things. I would get usually a personal pan pizza, or I would get spaghetti. One of the two. It's Maxime versus Dennis now. I mean, I have no idea what the format is. It doesn't matter. So it's all good. It's all good. $1 pizza. Yeah, I mean, Pizza Hut in America, by the way, was amazing back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, you guys, like, you go to Pizza Hut and get the Pizza Hut buffet. That was incredible. I remember that. That was like those were like really good times in like the late 90s. Like that was it. Speaking of pizza, by the way, I wonder how DPZ stock is doing, because I know Uncle Warren bought a bunch of Domino's. I think he bought above where they're at right now, which is interesting. And I see it. Why Warren Buffett bought a 550 million stake, an unbelievably good opportunity. Domino's. Yeah. I don't know what Warren did. He snapped a 1.28 million valued at 550 million. So yeah, I don't know what Buffett's price was on Domino's, but it was interesting. I did see that recently. So anyway, okay, so we're waiting for the next set of games. I am going to go back to playing regular chess for a second. You guys will tell me when the games begin, and then we'll keep going. All right, so I have no idea what this means exactly, but we'll figure it out as we go. Here we go. Wait, again, why is the board off? Let's refresh. No idea why the board is off, but it is what it is. Actually, the cams are on. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so what do we have? We have some kind of Grunfeld here in this game between Lasvik and MVL. MVL won though, right? But MVL won. Wait, I'm confused. MVL won. By the way, this, of course, this was played by Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, the famous streamer guy, against Sergei Karjakin in the Tal Memorial in 2013. So it's a system that Hikaru used to play a lot. This bishop d2, bishop takes c3. So relatively well-known system. We get d5, e6, knight e2, takes, castles. This is interesting. Probably h4 is actually very strong. It's not even just a little bit strong. It's like almost winning for white. This is a good example of how when we look at Maxime playing these openings, I mean, in Rapid and Blitz he can get away with it, but if this were a classical game, you get h4 and he would just get absolutely toasted. He would get completely toasted in a classical game. But in a Blitz game, the ideas are not super obvious, so you do see mistakes being played. Yeah, knight e4, I assume. Knight e4, knight f6, takes. White has a passed pawn, but it's probably equal. It's Magus versus Jan, Fruja versus the winner of this. Why though? Why? Lasvik lost to Nepo. I don't understand. Lasvik lost to Nepo. Lasvik lost in MBL 1. So what do you mean? So I don't actually understand. You guys tell me what I'm missing here. What am I missing here? Because I'm confused. What am I missing? Seriously. Because I don't understand. Ask Brancato. You mean that Smash brother? That Smash bro dude? He was in 3-4 bracket. MVL was in... Oh, because Lasvik was in the top 4? So wait, that means that okay, so actually what you're saying, you guys, is that Lasvik is in the losers bracket. MVL versus Vincent lost, so Vincent's just done, right? So Vincent's done, so MVL's alive, so MVL's playing. So now we're the top 5. It's in the, okay, I think I understand. So the winner of this is in the winners bracket and the loser is in the losers bracket. Okay, that's why. Nepo and Lasvik are 3rd and 4th, so they get an extra life. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it now. Okay. Still weird, champ, but it is what it is. Unk still got it, exactly, yes. Anyway, all right, anywho, okay, thoughts on US stocks. I mean, well, it's what I would always tell you: buy ETFs and chill. ETFs and chill. To do a classic takeoff of the Netflix thing, instead of Netflix and chill, ETFs and chill. Very simple. Ignore the noise, buy the ETFs on the dip like yesterday, and you're happy. Okay. All right, let's see what Lasvik does here. Probably king b1 to dodge some kind of c4 bishop f5 if I had to guess, but computer already doesn't like white's positions. Thoughts on CEO versus Luigi? Like, what do you want me to say? I mean, people are just weird. People are just weird. Like, you can be angry about insurance and everything, but come on. Like, come on, be serious. Like, you can't be serious with that question. If you think it's okay to kill someone, like, I have no words. I mean, I actually have no words. Like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, just no words for that. I mean, all right, anyway, okay, let's see. Waiting for a move here from Lasvik. Bishop c4, king b1, I predict one of those two. Did I see the Norway chess lineup? No, I did not, you guys. No, I didn't see the Norway chess lineup today. No, I didn't. Yeah, everything's been a little bit scuffed today with the stream, but trying to just roll through it and enjoy everything. King b1's the move that I think I would play here. I know somehow to me this is probably okay, but I'm always a little bit worried about the king here. Like a5, a4, a3, rook d8. This king feels a little bit awkward on the diagonals to me. Am I angry? I wouldn't say I'm angry. I'm just confused that there are people who think it's okay. Like, okay, waiting for a move here. Why do I prefer in this position? I mean, I probably prefer, I don't know, it's a tough position. Like, I feel like either side blunders are gonna be much worse, but I did not see the Norway lineup. Sorry, you guys. I would have to look and find it again. Yeah, I would have to look and find it again. Get bishop b5. I mean, if rook b8, what's the move? Bishop c6 maybe, but I mean, this looks very scary. I mean, I guess here there's queen d4, so it can't be right, but here and like, I don't know, this bishop looks good or bad depending on whether you can get d6, d7 in. I think that, but actually, what about this? No, this also is still good for black. It's you, Magnus, Wei, Gukesh, Arjun, and last two. I assume it's Fabiano, right? Or not? I would assume it's Fabiano, but maybe not. But if they haven't listed them, let me see. Norway chess 2025. Let's see. Let's take a look. Norway chess 2025. In Norway chess, it's Magnus, Wei, Arjun, Gukesh, myself, and one other player. Okay. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna be Fabiano or not, but yeah. Am I playing in the candidates cycle? If I qualify, sure, but I would say what I said at the start of the stream is not to be controversial or anything, but with the freestyle tournaments, the big prize ones they have, the esports World Cup coming up, honestly, I'm not so sure that I'm really going to care about the candidates for the World Championship. No cap. I honestly don't know if I'm going to care, because those prize ones have the Fisher random events have a top prize of $200,000. Frankly, even Norway chess, which is probably, like, I would say one of the best events, the top prize is like 60,000, depending on whether the Norwegian krone is doing well or badly. Grand chess tour might have 100 grand. So like the freestyle is very, very appealing for quite a few reasons. So I'm not actually sure. And freestyle chess means you don't have to deal with FIDE. Yes, exactly. So Fans don't care about Fisher random. I'm not sure I believe that. Okay, so we're gonna get a situation where both sides are pushing P. Dennis is gonna push his P with d6 d7 and the double stack behind it. Maxime's gonna try to push his P and checkmate the white king on the queen side here. Next turn I'm playing will most likely be the World Rapid and Blitz in New York, and then it'll be freestyle chess in February. Freestyle chess, yep. Hikaru, how do you feel about Kasparov saying the world champion title ends with Magnus? I mean, we can debate the reasons for why Magnus isn't playing, but I would generally agree with Gary that when you have the best player in the world who's not competing, and I mean by best player, not in doubt, like there's no disputing that Magnus is the best player in the world. It is something where until Magnus declines significantly, and because obviously he's not going to play a match, he's not coming back. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But since Magnus isn't coming back, I mean, until Magnus basically falls off in like 7-8 years or 3-4 years, whatever it is, I don't really think you're going to be hearing about a world champion. Like, yes, Gukesh is the title. Yes, he deserves it. He got there, and it's, you know, he deserves it because he got there. It's no fault of his own that Magnus wasn't playing. But I do think that until Magnus basically falls off, you're not really gonna, people are not gonna be talking about the world champion in the same light as they did before, which sucks if you're Gukesh, because I mean, frankly, Gukesh didn't do anything wrong. He played the tournaments and he qualified. Like, I mean, it's not his fault that Magnus didn't play, but that is the reality. So yeah, I would say that Gary's mostly right. I think until we have someone who's like, I'll give you an example. If Arjun goes like 2850 in 4 years and he surpasses Magnus's current classical rating, and Magnus isn't like beating him in the tournaments, whether it's classical, rap, blitz, whatever, if you have someone like that, then I think we'll say, well, Arjun is the world champion because he's clearly better than Magnus. But until then, yeah, I mean, you can say it's Magnus's fault or Fide's fault, whatever. Like, I don't really care. It's not my jam. But that's the reality. Okay, this position's looking pretty dry now. Both sides have somehow not been able to push their P. Now, Dennis's time usage has not been great today. Let's see if he can start moving a little bit quicker. Chess needs more publicity. Well, it's hard to do that when chess players don't do any self-promotion. I mean, literally, like, if we're being honest, like right now, chess and in terms of like media and publicity and everything is really being held up by three people in one big company. I mean, like literally, it's me, Magnus, and Levy, and then chess.com. That's it, full stop. So yeah, I mean, you need players to be out there more, but it's also something where I would say that I'm not convinced that's going to happen, because right now, if you look at the Indian players, honestly, they have so much state support from the government, and things along those lines that I think they're more than happy to just play chess. And if they're the best players right now, if they're the best players who are competing, I mean, there's no need for them to go out and promote themselves. They're already getting tons of sponsorship in India, because in India, chess is very different than the Western world. So I actually would say, like, it's a very tenuous situation. It's very tricky. And Sagar Shah, you really think you have done more than Sagar Shah to promote? Well, we're not talking about who's done more. I'm saying I'm talking about the Western world specifically, you guys. I'm talking about the Western world. I'm not talking about India. I'm talking about the Western world, because in India, chess is like, you can't compare chess in the West with chess in India. You literally can't compare it. That's like comparing, I mean, that's like comparing a Bugatti and a Toyota Corolla. Like, maybe that's a wrong analogy, but that's literally what it's like. It's like trying to compare, like, it's really like, or maybe yeah, it's like what was that old car from Yugoslavia? What was that Yugoslavian car? I'm trying to remember that car from like Yugoslavia. Was it Lada? Oh no, it was a Yugo. It was a Yugo. Yeah, it's like trying to compare a Yugo, like exactly like a Yugo, or yeah, it's like trying to compare a Yugo and, like, I don't know, like a Tesla or something. It's like, it's just, you can't, yeah, you can't. I'm calling Indians broke? No, I'm saying the Indians are the Bugatti. What are you talking about, you guys? You guys are trolling, right? I'm literally saying that chess in India is the Bugatti, and chess in the Western world is the Yugo. Yeah, I mean, you literally have the order wrong. I'm saying the exact opposite. Yeah, chat is so dumb sometimes. I'm basically saying that chess in India, the model of chess in India is a great model. It's fantastic, but it is not applicable to the Western world. Like, you see these players like Arjun getting a $300,000 a year sponsorship. Like, that has never happened in the entire history of chess in the Western. I mean, maybe Magnus has gotten something from like fashion or something, but like, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It just isn't a thing. And you have Gukesh as the world champion. You have Vishu as the world champion. I mean, like, it's not the same thing at all. What do we get here? So rookie 1, rookie 1, rookie 2, rookie 2. This will be a draw very soon, I think. I'm just saying that chess in India is basically like a mainstream sport, and it's not a mainstream sport anywhere else. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that chess in India is it's like a mainstream sport. They're being treated like they're superstars, which is great to see. It makes me a little bit sad on the one hand, because it would be really nice if you had that happen in the US, but so be it. Cricket is the mainstream sport. I mean, it's the #1 sport, but chess is, I would say, not far behind at this point. I wonder how many sports you would put ahead of chess right now in India outside of cricket. We're gonna get a draw. Rookie 2, we're just gonna get a draw. Maxime's gonna want to try to crush with white here in game 2. You're a superstar. It's not the same thing at all. I'm sure like Gukesh can't go anywhere without being mobbed by hundreds of people right now. No, I mean, it's not on the same level. Okay, let's play some more blitz. Okay, let's keep going. Let's watch the games. Game start, you said, right? Not a good game at all. That's the problem with the rating getting high, is the margin for error is so thin. I miss knight g6 completely. Stop at 2-2 isn't, as long as you're doing even number, 1 white 1 black, usually people can't really be upset. Stopping on the odd number is where people get unhappy, including myself. So when you stop at 1 or 3, it's like, well, bro, you played 2 games with white, 1 game with black. Like, what's going on? Okay, what was this opening? So Maxime has the white pieces. This looks like a accelerated dragon. Guess the move wasn't working. I tried it earlier and it wasn't working very well. Yeah, this is pretty stable here. Very stable position. I'm gonna go use the Russian very quickly and we'll keep going. I think there's one more match after this, by the way. What is the prize for first place? I think it's like 50,000. It's actually, there's a big prize. I don't remember what it is, but it's not a joke. It's not inconsequential, I guess you could say. Not inconsequential. I maybe it's 100 grand. It might even be more. I'll pull it up 1 second. Let me see. Is it 200k? I thought it was like 100, but is it 200? Okay. So Magus gets the pocket. Yeah, like the grand finals have a serious prize, but the problem is the other events have a first prize of 30 or 25. I forget which one. So yeah, if you make the grand final and you finish in the top 2, it's really worth it. But otherwise, it's just it's a bit But the esports World Cup is gonna have a grand prize of 350,000, I believe, at least 350. So, anywho, what is going on? Position is fairly balanced right now. Why is Lazovic nowhere to be found in over the board terms? A couple of reasons. First of all, he's from Belarus. Much like Russia, you're pretty much on the not so great list. The second thing is that for Lazovic, it's probably very expensive. He is a kid, let's not forget, and assuming his parents aren't oligarchs, it's probably very expensive to travel and play tournaments, and it's also very hard probably to get visas and travel as well. So it's very cost prohibitive on top of everything else. So that's what I would say is I think ultimately it's because thank you so much to Darks for the host with 14 viewers. Thanks so much to Darks, appreciate it. I think mostly it's because of speak of Chessmore. Yeah, I think mostly it's because of because it's difficult getting visas, it's cost prohibitive, and also it's just easier to play chess online. I mean, it's just much easier to play chess online. Like for this event, there are no expenses. I think all the expenses are covered. I think chess.com gives some stipend for the airfare and the room is free, so there really are no expenses. So if you can just play online, then I mean it's what you should focus on. I also think separately though, one of the problems with Lazovic, his style is too dry. He draws too many games, which is great when he's playing top level competition, but when he's playing like the 2550 2600 range, you can't just draw every game with both colors. You have to actually win games at that level. So I mean, I think that's the other problem. And as I said earlier, in Rapid and Blitz, you don't have to necessarily like outplay your opponent, win a game. If you don't blunder, you're going to win a lot of games just because they're inevitably going to be blunders. Versus Classical, where you have to beat your opponent, you have to beat them, you have to get them to blunder. I mean, you have to put the pressure on them, unlike in Blitz and Rapid. Online said great title Tuesday runs. Did you not hear what I said? I literally said that if you blunder a lot less in Rapid and Blitz, this by the way is about equal. Maybe a small edge for black corner. The computers work b5 maybe to hit the pawn, but still should be a draw if I had to guess. But yeah, apparently you didn't hear what I just said. What I just said is that basically in Rapid and Blitz, you don't have to put tons of pressure on your opponent over the board. You can put pressure on the clock, and there will be mistakes. Mistakes will happen in time scrambles. Inevitably, players get low on time. In classical chess, you don't really have that extra sort of skill set or strategy that you can use in the same way. So like when Lazovic plays these very boring Catalans every game, and Blitz and Rapid, if you don't blunder, it's very solid. But when you do it in classical chess, it's not good enough. Your opponent can just draw the game, so you need to have more spice to your game, and he doesn't have it, which is why he doesn't do so well over the board, in my opinion. I mean, it's the same thing with Andreykin. Andreykin is the exact same as Lazovic. Very boring player, very dry. In Blitz, in Rapid and Blitz, very effective style, but in classical chess, he draws too many games, which is why his rating is now down to like 2700, I think. I mean, probably just King G7, Knight D7, Knight B6. I mean, yeah, I think this is, I mean, we're gonna get something like this, and I mean, I think both players just kind of, they're gonna like sit and chill here, like just wait. Yeah, probably King F8 or Knight D7, Knight B6. I kind of like here, actually. Okay, he's trying to use the open file, I guess. Not a bad idea either. He's going to try to use the open file with Rook H8. Lazovic, I believe, is like 18 or 19 now. He's not super young. He's not old, but he's not super young. I should check. How old is he? Lazovic. He is 18. It doesn't say whether he's 17 turned 8 born 17 November, so he just turned 18. Okay, yeah, he just turned 18. Yeah. Yeah, knight d7, very logical move. Although now, as the computer says, you can actually go rook e4 because the pieces aren't tied down in the same way as they were before. You have to press the clock with your right hand, it doesn't matter. You have to press the clock with the same hand that you make the move with. So if you make the move with your left hand, you have to hit the clock with the left hand. You move with the right hand, you have to hit the clock with the right hand. Yeah, probably just rook e8 and then knight f6 back. I think there's one more match, right? Is there one more match today? Let me check. I think there's one more match. There's one more match. Let me see. One more match. Is there one more match? Let me see. Schedule. December 19th. There's survival stage. No, wait. This is the last match. No, this is the last match, right? No, this is the last match. Yeah. Okay, this is the last match. Yeah. So anyway, do I still own BTC? Yes, I do. Got F5. Good move from Lazovic, by the way. Good move here. Probably going to be a draw. I'm predicting this is a maybe, I don't know, maybe I think MVL is a little bit too good to mess this up. Even though black is better, I think MVL is a little bit too good. If Magnus were black, I could see Magnus winning this, but he's not. So I think this is probably going to be a draw if I had to predict. Nebo versus the winner of Denlaz and Maxime. Yeah, but they don't play right now. They play tomorrow. How are all stocks down but crypto is up? Stocks aren't down today. Stocks are actually up. Nasdaq's up. It's only 0.38. 0.4. It's something. Although, yeah, a lot of stuff is not. Everything's pretty bleh today, it looks like. Apple's up. Palantir's up 5% for who knows what reason. MicroStrategy's down 5. What about Google? I assume Advanced Money Destroyer is down as well, probably. Google's up 0.5%, nothing special. Advanced Money Destroyer is 119. Crazy. Sooner or later, Advanced Money Destroyer is going to have to do something. So Margaret didn't like the Fed language. No kidding. Yeah. Okay. Is there rook a5? Oh no, rook a5 takes knight d5. Just a draw. Actually, just a draw. I don't think I'll sell my Bitcoin until it's at least 250,000. This should be the last game unless it's a draw. Should be a draw. I think we're gonna get a rook a5 somewhere, and we're gonna get some kind of just gonna peter out into nothingness. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get an Armageddon after this. Pretty confident this is not the last game. Heard it here, folks. 150% guaranteed. No, I never said that. But I mean, Tom Lee said that. He said that his base case for Bitcoin is 250K. I'm not sure I believe it, but that's what he said. So if he said it, then, you know, why can't I say the same thing? Get rook c7. Okay, I think we're gonna get rook a5 here. I think we're gonna get rook takes a5 and the game's gonna head to a draw. Maybe c3 as a move too. Thing is, even if you wait here, even you get this is still, I think, nothing, right? Yeah, even this is still nothing at all for white. So I think Lazovic's just literally gonna sit. He's gonna go rook c8, rook c7. If Bitcoin's 10K, MicroStrategy is bankrupt. Yeah, if Bitcoin is 10K, MicroStrategy is bankrupt. Okay, we got 98. Interesting choice. Not the move I would have played. It's still, I mean, I guess it's still fine because you're still gonna go knight f6, right? Oh wait, no, actually, wait, I just realized there's a problem. If you go here, king d3, this hang, oh wait, this is a mistake. No, this is actually a mistake now. Lazovic's starting to mess this up. He should have just sat and waited on the position. It's still probably a draw, but I could see Maxime getting chances here to win. Like you move the rook, now the knight goes to c4, like this with knight c4 and rook e1, and just like that, if Maxime goes rook d4, I think he's gonna win this game. I think if we get rook d4, Maxime's gonna win here. Okay, we got this one. This is getting spicy now. You're gonna get knight c4 here. It's still a draw, but Lazovic again, his time usage has not been good. I feel like again. Yeah, I think Lazovic's gonna lose this game and be eliminated here. I think he's gonna be eliminated here in 5th place. Going knight e8 was insane. He should have just left the knight on f6 and waited. Now there are gonna be too many knight maneuvers. The rook's active. White has all the plans. White has all the options. Yeah, knight c4, of course. I mean, rook h5, very hard to play. Yep, blunder, of course, as expected. King f6, rook e2, and now rook g2, rook g1. Yeah. I mean, Lazovic's gonna get cooked. Lazovic's getting cooked here. I told you guys, time is the one thing that you'll always hear me harp on. Always is that you have to manage your time. So many of these games come down to the time more than anything else. Yep, right. Rook g1, rook g2, GG. It's what I told you. Yep, rook g7, rook g2, GG. Good. Exactly what I said. When you get too low on time, unless your name is Gucci Reza Firouzja, you're going to make a blunder. You're going to blunder, and you have to understand that as it relates to time, that sometimes it's better to move fast and play a practical move than risk getting low on time, because you're going to blunder inevitably when you get low on time. Today, Denis Lazovic is about to be eliminated. Wesley So was eliminated yesterday. Levon Aronian was eliminated today. Vincent Keimer was eliminated today, and Denis Lazovic is going to be eliminated today in 5th place. I mean, I wouldn't say MBL's too good. He's playing very practical chess, so he just keeps the game going, and Lazovic just panicked, and he had this temporary moment of insanity with knight e8 and e6. Oliver has a cam blunder. I mean, over the board is different than online, but he's the one guy who I've played against a lot online lately, where when he gets down, what is this? No, come on, Maximus, what is this? King f5. No, come on, king f4. Oh, come on, Maximus, what is this? Is king d4 a move here? It's a draw. Oh, because you get, oh my gosh, you get made. Oh geez. I mean, what was rook takes g6? Rook g1's a very nasty move if he finds it. That's a mistake. Again, too low on time. If you get too low on time, bad things happen. Lazovic has a minute, even 2 minutes. He finds rook g1 with seconds on the clock. He can't find it, and now he's going down in flames. Maxime is going to hit him with the knight checks. He's going to win the pawn on a5, and it's all over for Denis. Denis the Menace is about to be eliminated. Rook f5, rook a5, rook a5, good enough too. King e5, knight f3 maybe. Rook f5, nice touch. King not c5, so rook f4. Knight f7, knight d5, knight e3, just rotate the pony. Knight d5, rook f6. That should be winning too. Check here, check. But even just like, I don't know, quiet move. Yeah, rook f6 should be winning here. Yeah, this should be winning, because you can put the king on e2 and go rook f2. Yeah, you have rook f2 here. I mean, Maxime should win here. King d2, just c3. Yeah. Ooh. You block, and then you have c3 with rook e4. You have c3, rook e4, c3 with rook e4, or this also works. King d3, I assume. Rook f4. Oh, actually, wait, that's slight mistake from Maxime. It's still fine. Rook g3 maybe. No, but now rook h4. Rook h4. Yeah, rook h4 is GG, because rook c4, bc3. There's still rook b2 maybe though. There's still rook b2 to try and keep this complicated. Rook g2. Yeah, rook g2 is the only try. No, but now the king gets out. GG. Rook g2 is the only way to try and save it, I thought. Rook b8. Yeah, rook b8 is GG. Or c4. C4 all. Yeah, rook b5 GG. Rook b5 or rook b8, king c3, rook h8, rook h8, rook h3. Yep, GG. Yeah, Lasvik is 18. He's a pretty good player, but I think his style is too solid. I don't think he'll ever come anywhere near 2700 just because he doesn't have the right style to beat people who are in the 2600 range. He does well against the stronger players because the stronger players have to try and beat him. And so like the solid style generally works in his favor, especially in rapid and blitz. But in classical, I mean, I think I don't really see it because he doesn't have the style where he's going to blow people off the board. And if you don't blow people off the board in classical, bad things happen. So, all right, that's it. Okay, that's the end of the Champions Chess Tour. I'm going to play a little bit of blitz.